It's your boy Hustlers Home, and I'm back with another one. And today we're going to talk about the undisputed championship fight that happened last night between Lord Devin Haney and Vasily Lomachenko. And it was exactly what I expected. You know what I'm saying? Salute to Devin Haney, salute to Lomachenko for giving us a great fight. And congratulations to the Top Rank for putting this fight together for the fans. This was a great, awesome, amazing fight for the fans because lately PBC been carrying boxing as far as like the big fights, but I think this one did Top Rank justice. I mean, hoping the pay-per-view numbers is gonna be as big as I think they should be. You know what I'm saying? But salute to Devin Haney. I said Devinchenko. Salute to Devin Haney for retaining his undisputed dominancy over boxing. You know what I'm saying? There was a lot of controversy as far as like the people accepting the fact that Devin Haney beat Lomachenko, but in my fight analysis, I think Devin Haney beat Lomachenko rather handedly. Like I believe that he dominated the fight. I think the fight was eight. I scored a 8-4, and I see people up here. I realize before I go into that, I realize being a boxer fan and a very like watching boxing on an educational level as far as like what the boxers are actually doing and how they actually executing the plan and all that. I come to realize that a lot of boxer fans don't have no clue what they're looking at. Even boxers, like they don't have a single clue what they're looking at. They don't understand that boxing is judged round by round versus like what the momentum is during that moment in time. With that being said, I thought Devin Haney pushed the pace in the first round, and that's another thing that a lot of people, to me, in my opinion, got wrong. They credited Lomachenko with his fast start, but forgot to mention the fact that the reason why Lomachenko had to start fast is because Devin Haney started fast. Devin Haney went in there and went straight after Lomachenko, and I salute him for that. And he did a great job, and he was controlling the distance in the beginning of the fight with the jab. He also was landing a body shot throughout the fight. That was clear. It was actually effortless. You know, like Lomachenko had no answer to the body shot. Like he didn't even attempt to block the body shot. Every single time Devin Haney threw any body shot, he connected at will. Now, what people don't understand is punches matter whether it is to the body or the head. They still matter. You know, people saying Lomachenko won 7-5. I struggled to give Lomachenko 5 rounds. You know, I gave Lomachenko rounds 4. I gave Lomachenko rounds 8, 10, and 11. All the rest of those rounds, Lomachenko only fought in very small spurts as far as like most of the distance that was created. Most of the Devin Haney had Lomachenko on the back foot. Devin Haney hurt Lomachenko several times to the body. Devin Haney did an amazing job, but and as far as like he gassed. That's one thing that we saw for the first time. We saw Devin Haney run out of gas. And that's how I figured that Lomachenko got rounds 10 and 11 because Devin Haney completely ran out of gas there. But I believe like in the 12th round, even though Devin Haney was spent, unless he just took those 2 rounds off to save energy for the 12th round, he really dominated the 12th round. So I feel like Devin Haney won this fight 8-4. You know, I done watched it. You know, I watched it on YouTube also. So that makes that fight. You know, it was a good fight. It was a real good fight, and there's a lot of people that was watching that fight that I believe to watch to see Lomachenko win. A lot of people was going for Lomachenko, and this remind me of Floyd Mayweather and Corrales. Like, yeah, for Corrales did better than people anticipated, but Floyd won that fight. You know, yeah, Floyd and Cotto. Floyd had a bloody nose, you know, but Floyd still won that fight. Dev had a bloody nose, but this was Devin Haney step up fight. See, that's the thing about people and what they don't understand about boxing. Devin Haney's 24 years old, undisputed champion. This man's step-up fight is Vasily Lomachenko. Tank don't got no Lomachenko on his resume. Ryan Garcia don't got no Lomachenko on a resume. Shakur Stevenson don't got no Lomachenko on a resume. So what are we talking about here? What are we talking about here? In my mind, I think Devin Haney has nothing else to prove in boxing. I think he should go up. I think he should fight Tank Davis, and I think he should fight Shakur Stevenson, but I do not want this man to fight them people at 135 pounds. See, before last night, I thought Devin Haney easily beat Tank Davis and easily beat Shakur Stevenson at 135. But now I'm to the point now that intelligently, he should not fight them at 135 pounds because he's not going to, if he run out of gas against Devin Haney, if he run out of gas against Tank Davis, you know what I'm saying? Tank Davis going to make him pay for running out of gas. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if Shakur Stevenson, because, you know, Devin Haney had Lomachenko gun-shy a lot. Lomachenko was gun-shy a lot. The CompuBox numbers are absolutely atrocious. There's no way Lomachenko was throwing punches with Devin Haney. He was not doing that. Lomachenko was only fighting in small spurts. The rounds that Lomachenko won are the rounds that, besides the fourth round, because Lomachenko really did have control of the fourth round. But in the fifth round, Devin Haney hurt Lomachenko twice to the body, and he became gun-shy in the middle of the fight, in my opinion, on rolling over and over to the eighth. You know what I'm saying? And then, like, you could see signs of fatigue with Devin Haney, and you could see that Lomachenko realized that Devin Haney was falling for some of his traps. You know, once Lomachenko got kind of comfortable with Devin Haney falling for some of his traps, Devin Haney is stunned him with a body shot, and Lomachenko becomes gun-shy again. That's why in the middle rounds, like 8 and 9, 7, 8 and 9, Lomachenko wasn't even doing nothing. Like he was hitting, he was landing his left, but he wasn't even, like, if you could even, the crowd was a pro Lomachenko crowd. You know what I'm saying? The crowd was a pro Lomachenko crowd. That crowd was silent as a mouse. Every single time Lomachenko released his little flurries, in the beginning, Devin Haney was dipping them and dodging them and rolling out. You know what I'm saying? But Lomachenko started landing some of them punches and some of them flurries in the later rounds, and that's how I think he won round 10 and 11, because he really, like, those rounds that Devin Haney took off, Lomachenko took advantage of it because his veteran savviness, and which I think Lomachenko's ring IQ is what makes the fight a better fight. Lomachenko knew around the eighth round, the eighth or ninth round, that he had to pace himself towards the end of the matches to conserve energy, because he felt Devin Haney running out of gas, because them body shots, at first them body shots was banging, boom, them body shots was thudding, but after a while you could see they was still heavy, like someone was lifting Loma off his feet, you know what I'm saying? They was still heavy body shots, but he wasn't landing them solidly, you know what I'm saying? But then, you know, Devin Haney did what he had to do in the 12th round, and I think he won that fight very handily, you know? I don't get why people are so upset about this decision. It wasn't a close fight to me, you know? But salute the Lord Haney, salute to Lomachenko. This is a way better fight than I thought. I thought he was gonna whoop Lomachenko too. But and the thing about that is, in my mind, I forget how young Devin Haney is. Every time I forget this man's 24 years old, and I forget that he hasn't really fought a guy that with the championship pedigree as a Lomachenko. And I think Lomachenko should hold his head high to this L right here. Even though he got beat, I feel like he is the person that took Devin Haney's game to another level, because Lomachenko was doing stuff that Devin Haney had never seen before, and you could see the wheels turning. And salute to his coach, salute to Bill Haney, because Bill Haney had the solution. Bill Haney had the solution. It's just that Devin Haney had experienced something that we haven't seen. He got tired. He couldn't execute the plan in the 10th and 11th round, but you could see he got back on that jab in the 12th round. You know what I'm saying? And he's gonna be hey, iron sharpens iron, man. Iron sharpens iron. And the only thing I feel about the future matchups as far as like Tank and Shakur is like they ain't even been in the ring with they haven't been in the ring with nobody like that, you know. So the only thing I'm gonna say is IQ, man. IQ was gonna be the difference. And Devin Haney got to get back on that jab. Devin Haney got to stop listening to the crowd. Devin Haney got to stop listening to man fans and fake boxing fans and get back on that jab, because like whenever he not on that jab, man, like whenever he not on that jab, he look more human. Like when he on that jab, that he look inhuman. He look crazy when he pumping that jab. But whenever he ain't got that jab pumping, he look way more human. Like I feel like that's the only like criticism I got from Dev in that fight. You know, salute to the young fella. That step up fight was amazing. It was an amazing fight. Salute to Lomachenko. I feel like Dev pulled it off, 8-4. Since it's still on YouTube, I'm gonna watch it on YouTube. I'm gonna watch it again, and I'm gonna just enjoy the show. Don't forget to hate, like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram @HustlesHome. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter @HustlesHome. Salute.